All right, guys, we are live and we are so excited to be here today. Just want to introduce myself. I'm Jacqueline Reale, and I am a one-star diamond coach. My sponsor coach is Ashley. And just wanted to hop in today and just share a little bit about this journey. This was actually an opportunity that I said no to for about 9 months. I had actually had lots of friends join Ashley because I wanted to do the program with them. And I knew that this was going to be just losing the baby weight was going to be something that was my first goal. And then that was something I wanted friends to do with. And so I was naturally inviting people to do it with me, to try it with me, and actually just in the nicest way just kept saying, hey, you could do this too. And so finally, I just decided to jump in, but it wasn't until I heard about the actual coaching opportunity, the potential that was available, and the income that was available that I finally said yes.
Yes, and my name is Ashley Francois, and I am a one-star diamond coach as well. And I kind of started this journey right after I had a newborn. I had a past of being in athletics, and after getting out of them in college, kind of gained that weight and just really didn't know how to lose it. And then I had the baby, really was lost as well. And I signed up right away as a coach to get the discount because of the where we were financially at that point in our lives. And I honestly just was hoping to get enough money to have my Shakeology paid for. I had no dreams of this being any bigger than that. And then about 6 months in, I realized what could be done if I actually took action in about an hour a day, and how the potential of that for growing a business. So kind of want to talk about first what we do as coaches. And what I mean by putting that into action is main thing is we help people. So the first thing is we help our challengers and our clients get the results that we've gotten and that we love, to help them see success. The second thing we do is we help coaches. We help our downline. So I help Jacqueline with her business and help the other people that we sponsor. And she, now at this point, we're kind of business partners and we kind of do a lot of strategizing and masterminding together. But we help coaches get success in their businesses to change their family. And so the ways that we do that in helping our clients get results is we host a boot camp. It's kind of accountability group where we check in with them. We can see their workouts they've logged, their Shakeology they're drinking. We check in with how they're doing nutrition-wise and give them meal plans and stuff like that. Want to just take a step back and say, if you don't know how to create a meal plan, that's totally okay. You probably never have to do it because our team has a ton of resources for you that you can use to provide. So, but that's the main thing. And then the second thing is we invite people to do this with us. So we share our journey on Facebook or with people publicly, that we meet in town. And then we invite them to join us with us just because we know how much it's changed our lives. The fitness side and the coaching side. And so Jacqueline's going to share just a little bit about kind of what kind of other things you can get besides just the challenge groups.
So when I first started I was 6 months postpartum with my second baby, and my oldest was only 2. So I was like deep in the heart of early motherhood. And I found myself in a season where I didn't have any incentives to earn bonuses or to work hard for something and to get rewarded for that. I didn't have time to go get a job full time because I would have just been paying to keep my kids in childcare, and I wanted to be home with them. But being in that season where I couldn't find something that fulfilled that desire just in myself to push hard for a goal and get rewarded, this was a really good fit for me. I'm totally driven by prizes and trips. And before I signed up, I was friends with a few other coaches and I watched them go on a cruise, an all expense paid cruise. And I was like, how is that even possible? And so when I first signed up, I wanted to know how I could get on the next trip, when the next trip was available, and what I needed to do to earn that trip. And so I spent the first year of my business pushing hard, but I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't do anything unattainable. And I just set a small goal to help 3 people a month. So because I was helping 3 people a month consistently, I earned an all expense paid trip to this 5-star resort in Mexico for myself and my husband last year. We spent 5 days there last March, and it was phenomenal. It was like the first time that I was able to like kind of step back from the business and go, wow, like what an incredible opportunity this is for my friends, for their families, for them to do something as a mom. Like I still get to be a mom, but I also still get to offer these incredible prizes to my family for them to enjoy. And then there's just fun stuff along the way. Ashley's given me prizes just because I've just been consistent and done my job, and she's recognized that Beachbody as a corporate company recognizes you when you don't even know that you're supposed to be recognized for something. They send you prizes all the time. Ashley's actually wearing a hat that we both earned because we were just helping people. Like we were just doing our job. I've earned water bottles. I've earned t-shirts and tank tops and hats and gym bags and prizes. I'm actually in 2 weeks, I'm going to California to attend an exclusive conference with Beachbody, and I pushed really hard at the end of the year for that goal. So Beachbody is paying for my hotel, they're paying for my conference for me to be there, and it's just a really fun incentive. They also, when you first join as a coach, you have an opportunity to get your ticket to Summit, which is our national conference. You can earn your ticket for free, and that was one of the first incentives that I learned about when I started coaching, and I was like, okay, what are the rules? What do I need to do the first 3 months of coaching? I'm in. And I did. I earned my ticket to New Orleans, and I got to go with Ashley. And it's just really fun to have an opportunity to earn things and be recognized like that.
Yeah. I mean, all those things are so fun, and we've never got to go on one of the trips, but just signed up for next year's. We're going to make that happen for our family. But yeah, I got to go to Vegas for the leadership trip, and just was amazing to be with other leaders and to get poured into as a leader. You know, I think I'm a teacher outside of this, and so I'm not always poured into, you know, and I have to like do my own things to try to learn more about what I should be doing. And here it's like people are like always constantly like, here's this information. And so that's awesome. But there's also, you can earn income with this. And sometimes it's hard to talk about income, but I'll just be honest that I do have an income goal. And that's been hard for me to share before. But at the same time, I know what that income goal can do for our family and how it can be used to bless others. And so right now I'm currently making about $2,000 a month on top of my full-time teaching job. And I put in probably about 15 to 20 hours a week, just depending on the week. And like I said, I didn't start there. It wasn't like I also was doing 15 hours a week. It started small. But the main ways that we can make income are by what we sell and the commissions. And we get 25% commission on that. And that is good, but that gives you the feeling that you have to constantly sell. And so that's the other important part of this is the other way you can make money is by building a team. And what's really cool about that is Jacqueline has had success. Like she said, she pushed really hard for a goal, and that didn't help just me, that helped the coaches underneath her, and that like her Emerald coaches underneath her that were working. It helped them get what we call team cycle bonuses. It helped her get team cycle bonuses. And so we all kind of help each other, which I really love, because it's like if we're all pushing for goals, we all help each other and reach those team cycle bonuses. And then there are these really cool things called Star Diamond. You'll heard that Jacqueline said she was a 1-star and I am 2. Well, when you get to 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star, you can earn quarterly bonuses, and the quarterly bonus for like a 15-star diamond is like $200,000 a year. So it's pretty significant income that can just be made from those quarterly things. But it's just neat that we can, I think, work together to help each other in that way as well.
That was one of, I'm just going to add in a little bit extra to that, Ashley, because that was one of the biggest parts that I decided to jump in, was when I realized that making money wasn't completely dependent on myself and my ability to sell something. I knew that at that point, I understood that when Ashley enrolled coaches, they were going to go under me, and those coaches were going to help me get cycle bonuses. And so I've been a coach since May of 2017, I believe. And nope, 2016. And I have made money. I've gotten a paycheck from Beachbody every single Thursday since the second week of coaching. And it wasn't always really significant, but it was still a paycheck, and it was still extra money that I would not have had if I wasn't doing this opportunity. And a lot of times those paychecks come from the team cycle bonuses that my team is able to help just build up the volume to get a bonus. And those are things we can go into detail later, but there's so much potential to earn income without feeling like you have to be salesy. Mm-hmm. So I'll use that to segue into overcoming objections, because we get a lot of objections from coaches or customers across the board. And my biggest encouragement is that you realize that an objection is really not a no. An objection is often just based off of them being confused by something or having a misunderstanding of something. So if they're objecting, it's normally because they have an initial judgment or an initial thought of either products, of the program, of what it looks like. I recently did the 3-day refresh program, and I literally shared every day. I shared every step. I shared every meal that I ate. And after the 3 days, I still had somebody message me and goes, "Oh, I thought you just drank juice the whole time." I was like, no, I was eating real food. I was eating meals. Yes, I did have shakes that supplemented, but there was such a huge misconception. And I thought, wow, like people really, maybe what I was saying wasn't clear enough, even though I thought it was clear enough. So a lot of times we think we're being so self-conscious of what we're sharing and what we're telling people and communicating, and oftentimes people really have no idea. So that's maybe why they object. And there's so many ways that we overcome these as a team. If you found yourself in a position where you didn't know how to answer a question, we're always available to say, well, I've had that question before, because the questions are all the same. So chances are, if you're having trouble either talking to a customer or you're nervous about talking to a friend or family member about this, I've talked to friends and family about this, and I've done it in a non-salesy, non-pushy kind of way, mostly because I understand the value of what I'm offering. I had a coach one time tell me, "I just don't want to sell anything." And I was like, "Well, I don't sell anything." And she was like, a little confused. "Yes, you do. You hit Success Club every month. You're making sales." I was like, "No, I'm not selling anything. Beachbody is selling something. Mm-hmm. I'm just simply inviting somebody to understand the product, and I'm showing them how to use the same products that I'm using." So,
yeah. And it's funny because Jacqueline mentioned that I had invited her to do this many times, and it really was just because of that. Like, she loved the product and she was already asking people to do it with her, and it wasn't selling, right? She wasn't a coach, and she was asking people to do it with her. And it's the same thing. It doesn't change when you sign up to be a coach. You're just inviting people to do and to join you with something that you love. And so if you love these products and you love health and fitness, or if you need these products, just like you would share them with your best friend, it's the same way, just with these products. Just, it can be looked differently. It doesn't have to be salesy, but to kind of segue that. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on one second. Oftentimes too, the objections are bigger in our heads than we realize. We assume that now, because we have a personal gain from it, that somebody else is going to think we're doing this selfishly, and that's not true. I had another friend who finished the 3-day refresh with me, and she messaged me afterwards thanking me for introducing this to her, because she lost 7 pounds in 3 days in a clean, healthy way. And she was like, "Thank you so much for showing me that I could do this. Thank you so much." Like, I've gotten so many texts from people thanking me just for inviting them to the opportunity, because I had to get out of my own head. So a lot of times we deal with the objections on our side, more than we deal with the objections from somebody else.
Yeah. And that's really what it is, right? We are really inviting them to an amazing thing. And I'm just feel lucky to be a part of that. So kind of like that, Jacqueline, you know, you started, I invited you really because I was like, well, you might as well save money. You're getting this product every month and you can sign up and make money whether you want to coach or not. And that's the truth. And that's one of the types of coaches that we have. And that's a discount coach. So you can simply sign up to be a coach for the discount. If you get Shakeology every month, or you want Performance Line, Energize, Recover, you want to do 3-day refresh, you want those beach bars. Jacqueline's going to talk about more of the products in just a second, but you can save 25% on those. There's a $15 fee, but even on that, even if you only purchase Shakeology every month, you still save $20 a month. So right there, that was why I signed up. That's why a lot of people sign up. And then you can do this as a hobby. You can share with people, your friends and family that are closest to you. It probably will help you if you're committed to your product and you want to share your journey a little bit. You'll probably earn enough to cover your own Shakeology just by sharing your journey as a hobby. And then we have what we call part-time coaches. And Jacqueline and I at this point would probably consider ourselves part-time coaches. It's not a full-time income. We don't work full-time hours with it yet. And you can earn, put in 7 hours a week, or you can put in, 1 week, maybe it's 20. And that's where we do more of the inviting phase. We invite people to do it with us privately, not just publicly. And that's where also we mentor people as coaches and mentor our new coaches. And then there's the full-time coaches. There are people in this business that make 5 figures a week. And I did say 5 figures a week. So that's significant income for their family. And they do this full-time. So they work probably more along the 40 hours. Although I was just in a meeting with corporate and they told me that they think that you can work full-time and work 4 hours a day and have that be a full-time income with 4 hours a day. You should be able to do everything you need to do in that time. So, so it's cool that you can pick a path. It doesn't have to be the same as mine or Jacqueline's or anybody else's. It can be different for you. And you can start at one and advance to another. I mean, we all started as discount hobby coaches and decided we wanted to do more with it. And that's an option for you.
All right, products. I will say that I don't think I've ever been exposed to a company that puts so much time, effort, research, and excellence into the products that they do, which is kind of what makes being a coach so easy. Because one, I know the products work because I was skeptical at first myself. I had 30 plus pounds of baby weight to lose, and I was like, well, let's see if it works. And it did. The workout programs paired with Shakeology, paired with the container system, and having a group to check into was just the last bonus of it. But the products, whether they go from workouts to nutrition support, they're phenomenal across the board. So on the nutrition side, we offer, obviously, Shakeology is our number one seller. It is the basis and the fundamental of just great nutrition for everybody. In the last 2 to 3 years, Beachbody has really rolled out their Performance Line, which is a lifesaver as a mom to have the pre-workout. The Energize is by far my favorite product. I'll say I can't really live without Shakeology, but Energize is my favorite, like number one recommended product. Recover is our post-workout supplement. It is like a really close second to Energize because it tastes so good and it makes a huge difference on the muscle soreness. So for new challengers, I love to just get them the products that they need so that they can feel encouraged to keep going. Because oftentimes by like day 3, you're so sore that you just don't want to work out anymore. So if you're just starting a challenge for the very first time and you have those products, you are going to just push through and really get to see success and results that you may have never seen before. There's also a complete 3-week reset program called the Ultimate Reset, and that cleanses your body from everything that we put into it that is processed and artificial, all the toxins that we carry on in our body. It's a 3-week process of detoxification and going into a full vegan meal plan. It's so detailed, and it is really proven to help people just completely reset, lose weight, and recalibrate their bodies. And then there's Beachbody On Demand, which is an incredible resource. This, I don't even want to call it a program, but this product allows anybody, anywhere, to log on, find a workout that they can do in that space. My favorite part is that you don't have to have Wi-Fi, because you can download a workout. If you know you're going to be traveling, you can download the workout you need. All of the resources are on there for you, so you can look at the meal plans. There are hundreds of programs available, every fitness level, every type of equipment or no equipment that you want, any type of desire that you have. If you want to build muscle, if you want to tone, if you want to build endurance, if all of those things, you can find a program that's going to fit your needs right there. Any age they have. And the best part to me is that each program comes with a meal plan, and all those resources are available for you to download, print off, and have. And then you can just begin to go from one program to the next, and bounce around and find just a really good rhythm and balance with your health and fitness.
Yeah, and I love the Beachbody On Demand just because I used to have to buy program after program after program. It's like you can't do 21-day fix for the rest of your life, so that it's like you'd have to buy the next one. And this just really is there for you. And you can, like you said, some days you're just like, yeah, I'm doing this program, but I really need a variety today. So you try something different, and that's pretty cool. And there's also a cooking show, which I think is awesome because it shows you kind of how to cook those healthy meals. And I know for some people that they don't know how to cook or feel like that, this is a great tool for them too. So
explain the container system. So if you're confused and you get your kit and you're like, I don't know what to do with these containers, you can click right onto Beachbody On Demand, and there's all the getting started videos, and videos 2-3 minutes long that you can watch and get to know exactly what you need to get started. And so you can feel confident about what you're doing.
Yes, I agree. So our vision for our team is we are looking for coaches. Yes, we love discount coaches. We love hobby coaches, but we really are looking for people that want to work this business. We are looking for people that want change for their family, and we want to see that for you because it's blessed our families. It's helped my family pay off some of our school loans. It pays our mortgage every month, and I want to see that for other people, knowing that they can go on a family vacation if they want to, and not have to have that stress them out financially or to pay for their Christmas presents or, whatever that looks like. But we really want people that are ready to build a business, and maybe that's 7 hours a day or a week, or maybe it's, a full-time job, 5 hours a day, if that's what it works for you. But we are looking for people that do that. But we like community. We like to do things together. So we host some weekly team calls. We have trainings together. Sometimes some of us are like, oh, I'm doing some work. Hop on a Zoom call with me, which is like a face interaction time. And we work together. And I really like that. And so we are looking for people that want community as well and want to push each other and to grow.
So what it looks like getting started is pretty simple. You just kind of say yes, and you have an open heart and an open mind to just jumping in and learning. What it looks like is asking questions and following a guide that will walk you step by step through your first 30 days. It will walk you through trainings and videos that you'll lean into and learn from. But this process of getting started has gotten so streamlined over the past 2.5 years. I have just loved watching it just get better and better and better as we've been coaching longer and just asking people to join us to do this with us. We've taken things that have worked and made them better, and then we've taken things that haven't worked so well and said, okay, let's cut that out. Let's improve. Where can we grow? Our team is always striving to be better. And I love that. And I love that about Ashley's leadership for this big team as a whole. And I just am so excited to kind of see new coaches pop up and have a desire to show up, to lead. I know that was something that really drew me to the business, was I wanted to be in a leadership role. I wanted to lead people in their health and fitness because I knew, for one, it would keep me accountable. And two, those are just areas of my life that I tend to rise up to the occasion for and step up to the plate and go, okay, I'm going to take responsibility for that. And when I was in those early stages of motherhood, I didn't have an outlet for that. And this provided so much fulfillment for me in that season.
Yes, thank you, Jacqueline. And if you do have any questions, just comment below in the Facebook group and tag your the coach that added you to the group, and we'd love to answer that, or they would love to answer that. And if you're ready to say yes, just reach out to your sponsor or whoever asked you to listen to this or to join this group, and they would love to tell you how you can sign up today and to start pushing with us in 2019. So thank you all and have a great day.
Bye.